Hey y'all, hey, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kay Shine and thank you so much for clicking on this video today. Your girl is back with another freaking story time. Only this time is not my story time. I'm doing one of your story times. If you guys didn't know, I know we have a lot of new subscribers. I do have an Askkay series where you can submit your story time, ask what would Kay do, ask for advice. You can submit it to askkshine3@yahoo.com. The email is in my description box below and you may be featured in one of my upcoming videos. Now, I did take a little break doing this because I did want to focus on my story times, but my emails are getting flooded with Askkay. So, I couldn't leave y'all hanging for vlogmas or storymas. I'm going to just say storymas because I'm doing more stories than vlogging because your girl ain't no vlogger for real. So, I couldn't leave y'all hanging for storymas. If you didn't check out my previous video, I am still sick. I do have a cold. So, if I sound congested, stuffed up, or if my voice just sounds a little bit different, that is why. But y'all already know it's no sick days over here, no days off. So we're going to push through. I might record a few of these today. So if you see me in the same outfit, mind your business, okay? Don't forget to add me on Instagram at KShine with 3 E's. But without further ado, let's get into one of your story times. Let's go. Okay, so boom, I got my handy dandy phone, so you know it's Askkay time, okay? I already have one pulled up. Y'all know I do not read these beforehand because I want my reaction to be authentic and to be a real reaction and, you know, for us to share that together. But if the story do not make sense, it won't make it on the channel at this point, so you ain't even gotta worry about that. If you see in this video, that means it's a good story. So let's go ahead and get into it, okay? Y'all, she says the craziest relationship story time ever. You sure, girl? Because I got some crazy relationship stories. So, is yours going to be crazier than mine? Let me know. She said, hey, Kay, thank you so much for reading this. I wanted to write you because I've been subscribed to you for a couple of months now, and I think your videos are so entertaining. Well, thank you. I also think you would be perfect at telling this story. I'm going to stay anonymous to save myself the embarrassment of all of this, LOL. But feel free to grab a snack or a drink for the headache you are about to get because I'm about to tell you my experience in this most toxic relationship I've ever had. Child, it's a little lengthy, but we gonna get into it, okay? Before we begin, I want to add a trigger warning. This story will touch on the subject of self-harm as well as emotional abuse, so I need to put that out there before any of your viewers continue on. Now, to get into the story. Y'all heard that trigger warning. So, self-harm, abuse, anything like that, if that's triggering for you, this might not be the Askkay for you, but you can go check out the rest of the videos on my channel, okay? Met on social media through a mutual friend. Let's just call her Stacy. I just did a video about Stacy. Is this Little Shrimp sister? Let me find out, girl. Let me find out you talking about Little Shrimp sister. I don't want to deal with no more Stacys. Okay? We're going to keep it moving. Let's just call her Stacy. For a few weeks, we only communicated strictly through messaging until one night Stacy asked us if we wanted to get on a three-way phone call. The phone call was fun until eventually Stacy hung up and disappeared, leaving the two of us alone. First of all, ma'am, who is the two of y'all? How you just gonna jump on into it? You ain't give me no fake name to give you. And are you talking about you and your man? I don't even know if you a girl or a boy. Like, I know you wanted to be anonymous, but damn, like, I don't know nothing. So you just talking about the two of y'all. Who the hell is the two of y'all? Alright, now let's keep going. Stacy hung up and disappeared, leaving the two of us alone. A whole setup. Now let's call the other person Ryan. That's a good unisex name, right? LOL. Okay, girl. So Ryan asked me if I want to get on a video call, and I say yes. When we finally see each other's faces, I'm instantly shocked because I thought Ryan was a boy, but she was a girl. The image she portrayed online was a guy, so instantly I'm thrown off. I should have ended it there because who wants to start a relationship off with a lie? Who's in a relationship, girl? Who? You and Ryan? I'm so confused already. I don't know, man. Listen. Is you gonna make it on this channel? Because I don't know. But we're gonna give you another chance, girl. You're a little shaky, you're a little rocky. We'll give you another chance. A couple months passed and our feelings are growing quickly. I had never been with a girl before, so I'm already feeling hesitant about it. But against my better judgment, we soon made plans to fly out and see each other. I knew people in her city, so it was easy for me to make plans to go see her while still being safe. Finally, the time came for us to meet. We hit it off really well, and the chemistry was still there face to face. Okay, girl, so I'm guessing you as a girl and Ryan is a girl as well. Okay. She invited me to her house that weekend for her birthday party. And girl, you would not believe that I found out I was going to the girl's 18th birthday. I forgot to mention that I was 21 years old, about to be 22. She lied to me about her age, telling me she was 20 years old. Okay, so she lied about being a girl. She lied about her age. Like, I know I do a lot of crazy stuff too, but like, baby, she is about to be 18, which means she was 17 when she was talking to you, and you are 21 years old. All right, now just because it's girls and girls, they'll make it a difference because let it been a 21-year-old boy trying to talk to a 17-year-old. I mean, I get it. Like, technically, it's only like 4-year difference, but you know, whatever, to each his own. So already Ryan had deceived me about what she looked like, how old she was. I definitely should have cut it off there, and thankfully we had not been intimate at all. But me being stupid continued to keep talking to her. From our past conversations, I knew that she had been struggling with her mental health. We had our first fight, and that's when I knew this probably wasn't going to work out. Instead of trying to communicate with me, Ryan sent me a photo of her about to overdose on painkillers and alcohol. Oh no, baby. Trying to guilt me into apologizing and taking responsibility for the entire fight. This became something that would happen every single time we fought. And me being a kind-hearted person would talk her down from that ledge every time until eventually I had enough. It became too much for me emotionally, and I knew what I deserved in a relationship. That's right, girl. Because as much as we try to help others, you got to make sure that when you are helping people, it's not hurting you in the long run or affecting you emotionally. Because sometimes we'll give our all to somebody who wouldn't even give it to us back, or who is just draining us. And here we are, because we so nice and kind and sweet, and we want to look out for people. We too busy trying to build them up, but we tearing ourselves down in the process. Oh no, baby. We began to have more ups and downs and more communication problems within our relationship. But no matter what, she will always assure me that she loved me and she will always be with me. My stupid ass believed her. She was having one of those days where she was really depressed and distant, but I had to work overnight, so I couldn't be there for her the way I wanted to. She hadn't been replying to my text much, so I went on her Twitter account to make sure she was all good. Come to find out, she was on there posting pics of some other chick in a date that they became a couple. Immediately I was hurt and sent her a text, cursing her ass out. Not her just breaking up with you and you ain't even know it. She's just gonna go on Twitter. She said, fuck texting you that it's over. I'ma show you that it's over. I'ma give me a new boo. Post our date that we became official, and you just gonna have to find out when you find out. The nerve of these dudes and these females, y'all. I know y'all hear a lot about these dudes, but I ain't saying us females are saints out here. We just normally do it a little bit better than y'all. But you know, that I ain't gonna talk about us. She had the audacity to try and convince me that we had already been broken up, when literally that morning she was telling me she loved me and we were together forever. Not her getting fuckboy vibes and she a girl. So it's the fuck girl vibes. See, I don't like Ryan. That's exactly why I don't fuck with them bipolar Geminis no more. Ew. The Geminis, I love y'all, but y'all we ain't gonna talk about we ain't gonna talk about y'all Geminis and y'all twisted two-way. We ain't gonna talk about it. We ain't gonna talk about it. I was so pissed off, but my stupid self allowed her to plead her case and try to come back into my life. But I didn't trust her, and I knew it would never work out in the long run. We used to have matching pairs of shoes. I sold them all for rent money, LOL. We had a teddy bear we made together. I threw it in the trash, and she had the nerve to be mad about it. I put everything that reminded me of her in the trash, but she was still trying to be on good terms and still lurking on my Snapchat until I finally blocked her off of it. I couldn't move on with her still all up in my face. We hung out in person once after all this went down, but I still had so much hate towards her. I couldn't even be her friend anymore. She hurt me way too bad. She literally broke my heart. It's crazy how you just literally couldn't look at the stuff that y'all had together, but you could look her in the face and hang out with her. I'm a little bit confused how you can throw all y'all memories and bears and stuff in the trash because you could not stand to look at it, but you can meet up with her and not throw her in the trash. Okay. Alright. It was my first love. Unfortunately, dating hasn't been the easiest for me since her, because I tend to flee at the first red flag I see during the talking stage. I never want to end up in a situation like I had with her. I protect my peace at all costs, but at the end of the day, to anyone out there actively dating, don't let these people mess with your head or try to manipulate you. Stand firm in your beliefs and leave when something doesn't feel right. You know your worth, ladies and fellas. But this is the end of my story time, girls. Sorry it was so long, but I do hope you, anyone else out there, could take something away away from this story and not be a spring dummy like me. LOL, thank you again for taking the time out to read this. Keep being successful and congrats on your 6K. Oh, baby. See, this how I know I ain't did an Askkay in a long time, because you talking about congratulations on 6K, baby. I just hit 10. Okay, period, poo. But thank you, though. Your story was not long at all, so you have nothing to apologize for. So you ain't gotta worry about that. It was a very short story. The way, I mean, you talking about the craziest relationship story time ever, baby. On the crazy radar from 1 through 10, I'm gonna give you about a 3. Listen, you get, I mean, a 3 on the crazy radar. This story wasn't that crazy at all. You talking about she was toxic? I mean, granted, yeah, oh, she broke up with you and she didn't tell you. She decided to just post it on Twitter. But I don't think that's too much crazy. Low-key starting to be the norm around here. And I'm not saying it's not bad, but you talking about the craziest toxic relationship ever. And you deliver this. And you can't say that you was too young, because you talking about you was 21 at the time of the story. So even if it was a story from last year, you at least got to be 22, 23. You know, like, this is a crazy relationship that you've been in. You giving trigger warnings like you was about to dive in. No Trey Songz. I'm a little bit confused, girl. But, you know. Okay. I appreciate it. I'm going to still post it because, like I said, most of the time I'm going to post it as long as there's no errors. And you didn't have any errors or grammar issues. So I guess. Thanks. Well then, I hope that was entertaining for you guys, because it wasn't that entertaining for me. But I love you, girl. I do. But you know, I got to keep it honest. That story was a little bit boring, you know, for my taste. But I'm going to post it because, like I said, it might be somebody out here who really could relate. And this story can help, and it's very entertaining for them. So I'm going to post you anyways, just because you're a K-star. But don't do that. You don't put that title again. It's very deceiving for me. Girl, thank you so much for taking the time out to write that story. But anyways, y'all, that is the end of her story time. I hope you guys enjoyed it. You know, let's be respectful in all of the comments. If you guys have a story time that you would like me to, correction, if you guys have an entertaining story time that you would like me to talk about, go ahead and submit it to my Askkay shine3@yahoo.com. And don't think I'm being mean. I'm not mean, but I am an honest person. And if we was friends in real life and I didn't see her and she told me that story and she was telling me, oh, it's so toxic, oh, it's so crazy, I would say the same thing. So don't think I'm being mean. I'm a realist, okay? And this is what I do. I can't help it. I'm not going to fake it. I'm not going to lie. But I love her. And I love her for writing in. And that's why she's still getting her own video. So you did that, sis. But y'all already know. Make sure you guys give this video a big thumbs up. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel. And like I said, I'm going to do a couple more Askkay. So don't feel no type of way when you see me in this outfit again. Because first of all, it's too cute for just one video. So until next time. I'll see you in my next video. Peace.